Hey, what's up? It's Patrick, it's Rose via Fire, and this is a message for women. Be the modest one. I just want to encourage women, just be the modest woman. Be the modest one. Like, who cares about how other women dressing? You know what I'm saying? You fear God, you know what I'm saying? You love God. So you be the modest one. Don't get caught up in how, oh, this woman is dressing like this, that woman is dressing like that, so why can't I dress like that? You can't dress like that because you love God, you fear God. You know God don't want you to dress like that. You know what I'm saying? If you know God don't want you to dress like that, and if you respect God and you respect yourself, and you respect God's purpose and God's calling over your life, be the modest one, you know? So this is just a message for the women to just encourage them, like, be the modest one, you know? Because some women out there might think that, okay, cool, like, modesty is cool and all, but I'm trying to be into some fashion. I'm trying to, like, have some cool outfits and this and that, like, but, like, the older outfits that's cool, they just happen to not be modest or whatever. But I'm just here to tell you that be the modest one. And I'm here to say that being modest, it carries way more style. It carries way more fashion. It carries way more style. It carries way more fashion than dressing in revealing clothes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna repeat that one more time. Being modest, it carries way more fashion. It carries way more style than dressing in revealing clothes. Because you gotta understand, I'm a stylist, right? I'm a stylist, and my purpose in God is to be a stylist. My purpose in God is to do all types of fashion, all types of art. So do you really want to talk about art? Do you really want to bring up art to somebody whose purpose is entirely dedicated to style and art and fashion, being a fashionista, being like artsy, like all that, everything, bro. Like everything related to art, style, like I understand all that type of talk. When you're talking about style, fashion, being artsy, um, like anything fashion related, I could go down that type of talk, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I could talk about fashion forever almost, because God poured so much into my spirit about art, about style. That's why I'm able to understand women and I'm able to relate to women when it comes to, like, being creative and being stylish and things like that. Like, to be stylish in how you dress, to be stylish in your artwork. Like, Andy, bro, do you really want me to start talking about fashion and art and style? Bruh, that's something I could talk about forever, because what? Like, where do I even start, bruh? Where do I even start? Because some women out there might really think that, wait, hold on, like, some women might think that you cannot be stylish and you cannot have style and you cannot walk in fashion while being modest. They think it's not possible. Bro, you're talking to somebody who knows it's possible. Like, what? Like, you're talking to somebody who knows, like, it's already, what? Like, well, I'm at a loss of words. That's how much it is possible. I'm at a loss of words because that's how much it is very possible. So I just encourage you to be the modest one. And I might start doing like a few messages on how to give people advice and tips on how to style themselves when it comes to, like, art, is because I'm already into art. How many art pieces have I done? I have done over, that's a hard question. It's probably over 10,000, maybe going in close, or it could be close to, not sure, but it's over 10,000. But it could be over 20,000 as well, or less than 20,000. I'm not sure. I started doing art like many years ago, and I've been just doing art. And there was a time where I did a project called God Era. I did a project called God Era, and it was 1,000 art pieces for that project alone. Then I did another project. I forgot the name of it. Another 1,000 pieces. I'm talking about. I've been doing like, I could produce artwork like it's nothing. Like it just, to me, it's like second nature, and it's the same mindset. It's like, in order for me to create art, I have to style the picture. I have to style the cover. If it's an art cover, if it's an album cover, art cover, movie cover, I have to style it. So it's the same exact mindset. You have to style, you have to style the cover, you have to style the art piece, you have to style whatever you paint, you have to style however you dress. But I'm gonna be real with you. I started off with doing art, digital art. You know what I'm saying? That's how I started off. But I'm getting more into like clothes and how I dress and this and that. I'm getting more into how I dress too, clothes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's something I'm tapping into, but it's not hard for me to do. That's what I'm trying to tell you, is because I'm already knowing how to style everything when it comes to art. So if you're a woman out there, you know, some women might need some tips on like what colors they might prefer or whatever, like on how to dress modestly. You know, if you want to talk art, bro, I could talk about art for real. Like, I'm just keeping it real with you. I could talk about art, fashion, like all types of stuff. It's crazy to whereas I was even playing like some of these styling games and like fashion games, and I keep winning. And I'm like, why am I winning? I ain't even trying to style no clothes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why I keep winning all these? I be downloading like some game. Like one time I downloaded this game where, you know, you style the character, like, or dress up the character. You know, it might sound like, oh, maybe some people may be like, oh, you a man, why are you downloading a game about styling the character or some fashion? Like, if you a man, why are you playing like dress up game? But the thing is, I'm just good at this stuff. I'm not knowing why, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, well, I know why. It's because God's purpose over my life is to style things. I style things all day, every day. I style artwork, I style music, I style everything that's related to me is style. Like, everything is stylish. The way I rap is stylish. The way I do my hooks in music is stylish. The way I do music covers is stylish. The way I do album covers is stylish. The way I do stories and write my poems, everything is stylish. It's like God was like, okay, cool, you're gonna represent me when it comes to style. Like, you're gonna represent me when it comes to like just out styling everybody. Like, I be just straight out styling everybody. Like, Hollywood cannot out style me when it comes to artwork. Like, it don't matter what artist you put in front of me, they can never out style me, because that's something that God anointed me to do. Like, when God anoints you to do something, ain't nobody about to outdo you when it comes to art. How somebody gonna outdo me when it comes to art? When I have almost close to 1,500 art pieces I did, these people don't even, how many art pieces did these people do? You talking about somebody who did over 15,000 art pieces, probably almost 20,000 or whatever. So much I did, so I be forgetting. Like, people be using let me tell you a few stories about my my artwork. People be saying they have dreams. Like, somebody messaged me, they said they had a dream, and they see my artwork in the dream. Like, what? How you seeing my artwork in your dream? And then some people be telling me like, my artwork resembles, it looks like it's exactly what happened in the Bible. Like, it looked like I was there and I took the picture. Like, people be telling me, wait, why your artwork look like you was there in the Bible. And then like somebody else told me, cause I did an art piece that was titled "The Throne of God," and um, this woman had told me that it looked like the exact throne of God, like, you know, with the river flowing under the throne, and the throne of flames around the throne and all. Like, it looked like, where it looked like he was there. You just took the picture. You know, people be like, how you be putting this stuff together? It's just something that I'm good at. You know what I'm saying? So I got kind of off topic a little bit, but I think it's connected. I might start doing more messages encouraging people to be more stylish and to be more creative and to walk in fashion. You know what I'm saying? Walking in fashion don't necessarily mean that you gotta be buying all these expensive brands, or you gotta be spending all this extra money on like all these expensive brands. And that's not even what I'm saying. I'm saying like you could present yourself and you could represent God's kingdom by how you dress. You know what I'm saying? You could almost be like a model for Jesus. Because all these models, what they modeling for? They modeling for the world. So why not be the modest one? Why not model for Jesus' kingdom? You know what I'm saying? But kind of went off topic, but the message still stands. Like, women, like, you gotta be the modest one. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're a woman out there, you gotta be the modest one. Like, don't be, separate yourself from all the women who dressing, sexualizing themselves and how they dress, dressing in revealing clothes. Like, separate yourself from them. Be the modest one. Because on Judgment Day, you're going to get judged by yourself. You're going to get judged alone. You ain't going to get judged with the other woman who was dressing like in revealing clothes, or the other woman who was dressing in revealing clothes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that God cannot save a woman who dressing in revealing clothes. I'm not even saying that. But what I'm saying is, once you come into the kingdom and God shows you the truth, you cannot fight against the truth. Like, if you was dressed in like in revealing clothes and like sexual clothes, but you was worldly, oh, that's cool, because I was worldly too. Everybody was worldly before. You know what I'm saying? Majority of us, before we came into the kingdom, we was worldly. So who am I to judge how you was dressing before you come into the kingdom? But once you come into the kingdom, God shows you the truth, and God tells you, I want you to dress for my glory. You know what I'm saying? I want you to dress for my glory. I want you to dress and be the modest one. Forget what the other women doing. I want you to dress and be the modest one. So why don't you separate yourself from all the other women and be the modest one? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that's basically what I wanted to say to, this was a message for the women specifically. Be the modest one. I hope this, message encouraged you to, just tap into that creativity, and just be the modest one. So that's basically all I wanted to say. Peace.